looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Sam Hauser out there with Derek White. And it's George in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Jalen Duren out there with John Collins. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Now here's Hauser. George outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Duren. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's George. There's Tatum with the 3. No luck on that one.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Robinson. Thompson passes to Collins. Detroit moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And there's Cunningham outside. Back to Robinson. The 3 ball. Paul George pulls down the board. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The shot comes out.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Hauser outside. Back to Tatum. They set the screen. To the middle. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Duren.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Reed's checked in for the Pistons. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Thompson outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Cunningham. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
George outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Thompson. Now Robinson. Back to Thompson. He tries for 3. Hauser grabs the board. George against Thompson. George in the post. The kick out to White. Tatum with a screen. Jacks up a 3. Boston again missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. Collins with a screen on White. Here's Cunningham. Queta pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
right side. George outside. Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham outside. Offensive rebound. Back to Reed. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Richards checked in for Hauser. Cunningham against Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Over Collins. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Tatum's got 7.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Cunningham. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. George passes to Tatum. Pritchard with a screen on Collins. Tatum can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Cunningham. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 7.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Here's Pritchard. The kick out to White from outside the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pritchard against Cunningham. Driving inside, and he converts the layup.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham skilled at getting to the cup.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. White's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Thompson passes to Robinson. And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3!
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
And here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Outside White. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Pass to White. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Cunningham on the wing. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Cunningham's got 14 points.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Cunningham, right side. Shireman grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Pritchard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Jones, he's checked in for Detroit. Prince comes in for Cade Cunningham. The Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Gonzalez. No points so far. Pass to Walsh. Three-pointer, Pritchard drills it from deep. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Pritchard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And Detroit making a change here. Green is checked in. Mitchell's checked in for Boston. Celtics lead by 5. Now Pritchard. Pass to Shireman for 3. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for Detroit. Three-pointer. Jenkins misses. 1:53 left in the first. Here's Pritchard. Here's Gonzalez. Hits the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So it's Boston now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Shot clock at 5. Pritchard from outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Pistons trail by 6. Left side, Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
First free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. George is checked in. And both free throws good for Green. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pritchard surviving the D. 4-3. Detroit with a rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Green. Green, a screen. Jenkins. No good from outside. Celtics lead by 4. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. It's stolen by Green. The three from Prince. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Taking a look at the Celtics. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Paul George out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Gonzalez in at the three. Here's Jenkins, defended by Pritchard. The three from Prince. Gets the three to fall. Prince has got his second bucket on the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
George against Prince. George, good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for one, Torian Prince.
One shot.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Count it from distance. Pritchard's got 6.
Oh, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
Pass to Prince. Here's Jenkins, defended by Pritchard. Here's Jenkins, still without a bucket. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pritchard with it. Outside Robinson, pass to Shireman from behind the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Joe. Prince can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's George. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Prince with the bucket.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pritchard, the pass to Gonzalez. Pass to George. This one for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Green. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. Pistons trail by 10. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. It's Prince on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Jenkins. They get it back. Back to Prince. Three-pointer. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tatum inside. He's watched by Cunningham. And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 14. Outside Joe. There's the triple. And again, no good by Detroit. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. No coverage that time. George has got 15.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside Joe. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Prince. They need this. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Tatum can't hit. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Joe. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now George. He's got 15 from deep. Here's Shireman. That 3's off the mark. The Pistons have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Cunningham.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's George. Outside Pritchard. Back to George. From downtown, the rebound by Detroit. Here's Prince. He's got 14. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And some changes here for Detroit. John Collins checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Prince. And it's Robinson in for Joe. Cadis checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Shireman. White against Cunningham. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And so he makes both from the line. Boston leading by 6. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Collins. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Detroit. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Now Cunningham. He's guarded by White. And it's Cunningham missing. Boston has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Nice look inside from Tatum.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Cunningham on the wing. Outside Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Cunningham against White. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 18. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Thompson against Tatum. George outside. From the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Collins. Can't cash it in from close range. Boston shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. George passes to Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. And the Pistons shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. On the take.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Joe's checked in for the Pistons. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Paul George. Pritchard with it. He's got 6. Hauser outside. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. John Collins is becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Guys, back over to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Thompson.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact.
Boston shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
one falls.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Green's checked in for Detroit. And so Tatum nails both of them. 1:42 left to play in the first half. Cunningham finds Green. For three, Robinson. Gonzalez pulls it in. Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Hauser left side. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Hauser's got 6 in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's White. Give him 8 points now. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Keita. Here's Gonzalez. Beyond the arc. And it's Tatum missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Green, the pass to Cunningham. And here's Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Robinson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
And here's Tatum. With 1 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 17 points. And so it's Jason Tatum for the Celtics. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
On the court now with JB Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Collins in at the 4-man position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's White. Nifty move. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Thompson passes to Reed. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 17 points for Paul George.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Now here's White. Launches it. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Reed. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. Back to Tatum, and the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Tatum passes to Keita. 5 on the clock. George for three. Knocks down the long J. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Robinson passes to Thompson. Now Collins. 7 points in the game. Cunningham outside. The three. Again the miss by Cunningham. Boston leading by 11. White finds Tatum. Back to White. Fires the three. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Over to the left wing. Reed inside. No made baskets yet. That shot missing. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. White, the pass to Keita. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Pistons making a switch here. Jenkins is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, number 24, Davis Jenkins.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Cunningham outside. Five to shoot. Down low, Cunningham.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Celtics lead by 11. Here's White. 14 points for him. Here's Thompson. Got a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. White can't hit. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Down low. And yep, it's good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 17. Tatum showing off the strength.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. From down in the low post, it goes. Cunningham's got 28 points for the game.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Pass to Hauser. Fires for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Jenkins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Cunningham finds Robinson. Yes, it's good. Robinson's got 10.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
White, the pass to Tatum. George for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. And he's got 28 now. Pass to Collins. Now here's Robinson. Detroit needs to get off a shot. There's Cunningham with a 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Tatum. Oh, the handles! Jason Tatum, folks. He's special.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Pass to Jenkins. Thompson, a screen on White. Here's Robinson. Shoots over George. Robinson can't hit. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. And here's George. Give him 20. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Here we go, fans.
And some changes here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Collins. Prince comes in for Thompson. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Robinson. Boston also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Queta. Shireman comes in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Derek White. Here's Joe. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Cunningham. Picked by Reed. Shoot from the baseline. And he nails the jumper. Cunningham's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Robinson passes to George. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 10. Fade away. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 32 points in the game.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
George outside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Inside. And Cade Cunningham again. Cunningham's got 34 points.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Now Tatum. He's got 21. Robinson a screen on Prince. Tatum from long range. Kicks it to George. Fires the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Number 28, Gonzalez.
Pistons trail by 8. Here's Jenkins. Outside Joe. Pass to Prince. Fires from deep. Shireman grabs a board. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Six to shoot. Back to Pritchard. There's Tatum with the three. And Reed pulls it down. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Jenkins. It's Reed, high post. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots. And again, no good by Detroit. Boston leading by 8. To the inside. It's stolen away.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Prince down low. Tatum's there. Cunningham outside. Outside Joe. Out to the right wing. Jenkins' shot is good. Jenkins has got 5 now.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Three-pointer Pritchard nails it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Cunningham. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
The Celtics making a switch here. Garza is checked in. Celtics lead by 5. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. Screen by Robinson. Gonzalez passes to Garza. Here's Gonzalez. Three-pointer Pritchard. That one is off. And so Prince will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham, right side. Fades back. Count that bucket. Cunningham's got 39.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 9. Pass to Gonzalez. Takes the three. He buries it from 3. Gonzalez has got his second basket on the night. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Three-pointer Pritchard. That one no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston out in front. They're up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Paul George. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Shireman in at shooting guard.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Here's Jenkins. The Celtics making their last shot. Down low. Now here's Reed. Robinson defending. Pass to Jenkins. Lets the three fly. Joe misses. Boston leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Shireman. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Outside Pritchard. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. As to Shireman, the three. Drops in the three. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yep, that one goes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Gonzalez. Pass to George. Puts up a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Reed. Here's Prince. George defending. Prince with the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Celtics lead by 10. To the paint. Here's George. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. George has got 12 points in just the second half. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Reed passes to Prince. Here's Jenkins. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Cunningham's checked in for Prince. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Gonzalez. There's the three. And it's Tatum missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Cunningham outside. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Gonzalez, covered by Joe. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And Detroit making a change here.
Gonzalez, one shot.
One shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now here's Cunningham. Joe on the wing. Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Joe for three. Another three for Detroit.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Robinson with it. Outside Tatum. Clock at 4. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Jason Tatum. One shot.
Pistons trail by 10. And he's going for the oop here. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Ooh, Tatum taking flight.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Joe. Here's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Tatum. Six on the shot clock. And here's Pritchard. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Pritchard gets it to go. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. Pistons trail by 11. Outside Joe. From the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Tatum, defended by Thompson. Tatum against Thompson. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up.
And Cunningham's teammates rely on him to score, which is why he's so assertive on the offensive end.
And here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. George outside. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 30.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Joe. Thompson scanning the floor. Shoots over Tatum. Thompson, no good. Celtics lead by 14. Tatum inside, defended by Thompson. George for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Joe. Cunningham outside. Over Pritchard. Kate Cunningham getting it done. What a move that time. Cunningham's got 47 points. Outside Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to George. 4-3. He's off on that one.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Steps back. Jones, the pass to Joe. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's a screen, launches it. Joe grabs the miss. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Cunningham. Cade on the move. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
For the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Jones. John Collins comes in for Green, and it's Robinson in for Joe. Boston also changing it up. Keita comes in for Robinson, and it's Hauser in for Pritchard. And that one misses. Celtics lead by 10. Pass to White from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Reed.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Celtics, White. Derek White, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. White hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Cunningham outside. Now Thompson. Now Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins going to work in the low block.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Team 4. At the line for the Celtics, White. Derek White, 1 shot.
1 shot.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
It's time to get out of the machine mascot. Football for horse.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 11. Here's Thompson. Collins a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Now Cunningham. It's good!
Thompson with the assist.
Boston leading by 9. Stolen by Collins. And there it is!
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Tatum. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Cunningham. Cleared away by White.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's George. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Robinson. Now here's Cunningham. Banks it home. Big shot. White with it. A minute 20 left in the final quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Collins defending. Tatum inside. Collins there. Yes, sir! Count it!
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Jason Tatum.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's White. George feels it out a bit. He launches, and he nails it. Here's Thompson. Now Cunningham. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever's hot, getting them the ball, and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.